Hi, as promised, this is a video about the different ways you can ask for help as we begin this adventure in remote learning. So there are three different ways I'm going to share with you right now. Number one, it's commenting on the document directly. Number two, it's sending me a Google Hangout. And number three, it's sending me an email. So when you have a question that's specific to one of the activities, the best thing for you to do is to comment on this document, right? Remember, you get there by clicking on the student folder from your Google Classroom post, clicking on lessons, and then clicking on learning notes. Okay, that's this document. Remember, if you haven't read this entire section for the activity you're starting, that's where you want to start. If you still have a question, like for example, which parts of the worksheet are required? Okay, it explains that here, but say I forgot to write it. You could go right here, highlight this section, click the button that says add comment. I believe that I've set it in the way that you can add comments. If you can't, let me know. You should be able to do this. Add a comment, and then it's going to say your name right here instead of mine. And if you press plus and then type in my name, right, it will assign it directly to me, which is great because then it sends me an email. And also your peers will be able to see the question. So if your question is, what is required on worksheet 1A? I would press assign, and then that's assigned to me. When I get an email, I can come back in here and say, hey, the first two questions are required. Thanks. Okay. And then that will be available for everyone to see. So most questions you have are going to be questions that other people have. That's why I would really love it if you could start by making a comment in the document as a way of asking for help. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, send me a Google Hangout. Okay, if you have a question that you'd rather just share with me, go to hangouts.google.com, press new conversation, type in Cuthbert, select, these won't all come up. I think you'll just get the, well, oh, it's not coming up because it's me. Say I was going to send Miles a message, okay? I would say, not question, okay? Right, so that's Google Hangout. And then the other way is, of course, sending an email. So I'm not going to open up my email right now, but I know you guys know how to send emails. So please, when you send an email, make sure that you say hello and punctuate and then sign your name at the end. That way we can practice good email communication for practice for the workplace or for college in the future. Okay? All right, so again, your three ways for asking for help are commenting on the document, number one, sending me a Google Hangout, number two, and number three, sending me an email. All right.